Hello, this is Mike Myers, and it's time for Mac Minute. This week we're going to talk about another program that you can get off the App Store. And this is a precursor to some upcoming videos that we're going to talk about as far as communicating with people via video, like with Skype or FaceTime. So sometimes you'll notice that the camera you have built into your laptop isn't the best for all situations. So there is a way you can adjust it. If you look through the Mac, though, you're not going to find this. So there is a special program that I'm going to walk through and show you today. Now, to do this, I am going to bring up FaceTime, and I'm not going to use FaceTime only for using it to just show you what the output of the changes are. So let me get FaceTime up right here, and then the other application is called Webcam Settings, and it's right here. I'm going to bring that up just like so. So there you see me twice. It's kind of weird and a little scary. So this is Webcam Settings over here on the right-hand side, just like this. And you can see right now it's in auto exposure mode. I'm going to leave it auto just to show you some of this stuff. But while you're in here, you can adjust the brightness of the camera, just like this. So it's adjusting the brightness. You can adjust the contrast. You can adjust the hue. So I'm a little green maybe. And saturation. So you see all these different controls that you have. And you can actually go in as far as going into advanced mode and doing focus and things like that as well. And you see that some things are not able to be touched. And that is because the built-in iSight camera does not support the autofocus, zoom, pan, or tilt. But some of the cameras you get externally do support that. So there's not much you really want to change in this advanced section. The backlight compensation I would probably leave turned on. And 60 hertz is what it is in the United States, 50 although everywhere else for the most part. But leaving it in auto, the machine kind of knows what the power line settings are. So now over here, I had changed this to auto or back to manual, and you can see exposure time changes, blows me out, things like that. Here's the gain settings, which I can't move. Probably this camera does not support that as well. And you can do some aperture setting changes also. And you can turn off and on white balance adjustments, or you can do it yourself. So if you're more into the sun outside, you can turn it over and you get adjustment for that. If you're inside under lights, you can adjust that as well. So it goes both directions. That is by default in auto mode. But you can see how you can make all these changes to the camera. So if you're in a situation where it's just not the best situation for the camera, it's a good camera, don't get me wrong, but it's one of those things where can it be tweaked some? And there's nothing built into the Apple to actually do that itself. So yes, it can be tweaked by downloading Webcam Settings from the App Store, and it's only a couple bucks. So it's a great little utility to have, especially if you do a lot of communicating with family and things via your computer, via Skype or FaceTime. So we'll talk about Skype and FaceTime more in the future. I only used FaceTime today just for showing you what the changes were in the videos. That's it for Mac Minute this week. We'll see you next week. For show notes for this show, contacts, and more, go to the TechZen.tv website where you can get show notes for all of our shows. We love to hear from our viewers and listeners. We have an email, a Twitter, and a phone number where you can contact us for each show. For details, visit the TechZen.tv website and get the show details. You can also make a video and upload it somewhere like YouTube or Vimeo and then just send us a link. You never know, you may see your video in a future show. You can get all of our shows delivered automatically to your favorite device by going to your favorite podcast website like iTunes and subscribing. Each of our shows also has a YouTube channel you can subscribe to get regular updates. Our shows are also available on most internet radio networks like Stitcher and TuneIn Radio. You can also watch and listen to our shows on Xbox, TiVo, and Roku. You can even find us on your Zune.